Hi, this is KD from Piggybacks. I hope you're well. Welcome to our tutorial on how to create an account with Binance. So really quickly, I'm going to give you a summary on who Binance are. Binance is a global cryptocurrency exchange that provides a platform for trading more than 100 cryptocurrencies. And since about early 2018, Binance has been considered as the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the world in terms of trading volume. So this is a great platform for you to be able to invest in smaller cryptocurrencies that are not easily available on other exchanges. And as I've mentioned earlier, Binance is considered to be the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the world in terms of trading volume. So this is good for liquidity. Guys, really quickly before I get into the tutorial, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to get notifications for upcoming content, please hit the bell icon underneath this video. Right, so let's get right into it. First of all, we'll have to get onto the Binance website. And to do that, you just have to copy and paste the link that is in the description below this video. I've got mine on a Word document, so I'm just going to copy and paste this onto my browser. For the guys that are watching, you just have to either click the link below in the description or copy and paste the link in the description onto your browser, and you'll come onto Binance's own page. And this is Binance's own page. It can look very daunting to begin with. I must admit, when I first got into crypto, I found it quite daunting. But we'll take it slowly, and I can guarantee you, once you know where things are and what everything does, it just becomes quite simple, to be honest with you. And the info overload just becomes, manageable. You will just know why it's there, and it'll just all make sense. So if we start off with the far left hand side, we have the Binance icon, and every time you click on the Binance icon, you will always come to the home page, which is what you're looking at right now. If you hover across, you've got like an icon that's got squares on it. It basically shows you the packages that or should I say the products that Binance offers. So you've got your exchange, they've got an academy, they've also got their research, their launchpad, and their trust wallet, so you guys can click into these and find out more information. Right now we're more focused on the exchange. This is where you spend most of your time. You've got the basic and the advanced exchange. Basically, it's just a different theme for either one, and personally I prefer the advanced one. Even though it's meant to be for advanced traders, I would still recommend it even for anyone who is new into cryptocurrencies, because I feel like the user interference is much better, and we'll show you later. Moving on, we've got the join us button. Basically talks about what Binance is all about. We've got the support button. If you have any issues, you can contact support by clicking that button and following the instructions. You've got your news icon, where you get updates on Binance. Sometimes they have some regular updates on their system, etc. And then we've got login, register, and language. And right now we want to register, so if you click onto register, you come onto Binance's registration page. And here I am going to input my information so that I can register, purely for tutorial purposes. So this is not my actual account. I'm only creating this account so that I can show you guys the process of creating an account. So I am just going to type in my details and create a Binance account quickly, just for tutorial purposes. If you just bear with me. So you fill in your information, select agree to the terms and click register, and you get a little pop-up which you just have to you know, match the puzzle, which is just a security feature. And after that you'll have to verify your email address, because this is the first time that you're registering with Binance. So if you go into your email inbox and, you know, click verify, mine is on Internet Explorer at the moment, so I just click verify, but I just have to re-log in, I guess, because refreshing is not working. So yeah, I'll just have to go onto the Binance website again and then just log in with the details that I just created. So log in, I just have to input my email, and then my password. Okay, email and password, and we should be able to get in quite easily. Yeah, we just have to match the puzzle again, which is just a security feature, just to ensure that you know, they're not robots trying to hack into the system. So now you get onto this page. If this is the first time you're opening up a Binance account, it's just a safety risk notice. You just have to read through these and understand them, and click the check boxes to show that you understand, and click the next button. Basically it's a security feature, you know, just basics on how to keep your account secure, which is making sure that you've got a 2FA code set up on your account, and not just give information to anyone who calls you saying that they're from Binance, etc. So if you read these, understand them, check the boxes and click next, this will bring you onto Binance's homepage. And Binance are actually quite good. They recommend you, well, they don't actually allow you to use much of their facilities if you don't you know, create a 2FA, or at least a second layer of security using text messages. And I have to emphasize, this is critically important with any exchange that you may have, whether it's KuCoin, Coinbase, Huobi, any exchange, Binance. Please, I have to, you know, tell you how important it is, because it's a very important security feature that you need to make sure that you apply onto your account. So Binance are quite good. They, you know, make it very visible and right in front of you, you know, create your 2FA. Personally, I use Google Authenticator. You can use SMS, but in my opinion, and in the opinion of the masses, we would recommend you to use Google Authenticator, because it's quite difficult to penetrate through it. So I will go through with you how to set up Google Authenticator for your Binance exchange. And to do so, you just have to click on the Google Authenticator button within your Binance webpage that you're on right now, and enable to set up Google Authenticator. You'll have to download the application from either the App Store or Google Play. So if you're on Android, you'd have to download Google Authenticator via Google Play. If you're on iOS, or if you use an Apple device, you'd have to do this on the App Store. So download the application, and once it's downloaded, just click the next button. So once you've clicked the next button, you will have to scan your QR code. A QR code is basically a verification code that will help link your exchange to your Authenticator app, in order for you to be able to process transactions or log into your exchange. It's basically a code that we use to link the app and your exchange, in order for it to create an extra layer of security, which will help you verify that it is actually you that is entering onto your Binance exchange platform. So all you have to do is go into Google Authenticator on your device, select scan QR code, and once the QR code has been scanned, your authenticator will be added onto your device. This will now be able to generate codes for you every time you want to log into your Binance account or do any transactions. So if you click the next button, you need to ensure that you write this key down, because this key is very important. I have to emphasize on how important it is. This key is the only way that you will be able to get back into your account if you're to ever lose your device. Therefore, if you lose this key, it'll be difficult for you to get back into your Binance account. It is possible to get back into it, but it is difficult, and it can cause you a lot of unnecessary stress, and it'll be time consuming, definitely, because you would have to now go through Binance themselves, and they will most likely take you through vigorous security checks just to make sure that you're the owner of the account. And it may take a lot of time, and whilst time is moving, you know, the market can be going up and down, and you won't be able to cash out or cash in, whichever way, depending on what you're doing. So I emphasize that it is critical and important to keep this key safe. So you can click the next button, and once you've clicked the next button, all you have to do is input the code that has been generated on your device into the Google authentication code box, and insert your login password and select enable Google Authenticator. And once that's done, you're ready to go. So the next thing to do would be to verify your account, and I am going to go through this with you right now. Okay, so as you guys know, I already have a Binance account, and this tutorial is purely for educational purposes. So I will not actually be creating a 2FA code for myself, because this account that I'm using right now is just a dummy account to explain and show people how to create a Binance account. So the next thing would be to verify your account, and if you have noticed, Binance have updated their website. They have actually added margin trading on their website now, and their interface has been updated. It's more user friendly, it looks nicer, and you can see where information is, i.e. the account balance and your estimated value and margin trading, like I've just mentioned. However, this tutorial is purely based on registering an account with Binance. So we will look into the exchange side of things in other tutorials. If you scroll down to the description and you want to learn on how to use the Binance exchange, you can find a link in the description, and that will take you to that tutorial. But at the moment, we're solely focusing on securing our account on Binance, creating an account with Binance. So the next stage would be to verify your identity, and to do that, you click on security, and once you are on the security page, you'll see that Binance actually try and make their customers secure their accounts, because they understand that safety and security are vital within the crypto space at the moment. Cryptocurrencies are still in their early stages of development, and mass adoption has not happened yet. So we're the early entries into cryptocurrencies, so it is critical for you to make sure that your funds are safe. So right now we need to verify our account, and to do that we have to verify our identity. So if you click verify identity, and it looks like I won't be able to go through this with you because Binance keep trying to make me verify my 2FA, but I'm just doing this purely for tutorial purposes. So I can just talk you through it. It's not difficult. All you would have to do is click verify identity. It'll take you to a page where you will either have to upload an ID, photo ID. So it's either a passport or a driver's license, and you will just have to key in some information about yourself in order for Binance to be able to verify who you are. And they might even ask you to take a selfie of yourself and send it to them, just so that they're able to verify their customers. So it's a part of know your customer procedure, so KYC. And it is critical that you get your account verified, because the last thing you want to do is to try and withdraw your funds but hit the limit that Binance will give you if your account is not verified. So it is critical to get this done. The next thing I would suggest is definitely to create an anti-phishing code, because this feature will enable you to be able to recognize emails that are not from Binance, because you will have created a code that will always be included in any official email that will be sent to you by Binance, and that's how you'll be able to recognize verified emails from Binance and not phishing emails or hackers trying to get some information out of you in order to access your account. So you literally click the create anti-phishing code button and input your code, whatever the code you want it to be. Click save, and that's done. So if we go back to the security page, there's also turn on withdrawal whitelist. It's a security feature that is key, but it's not as important as the other three. The main security features that are musts are enable 2FA, verify identity, and enable anti-phishing code. I would also suggest that you turn on your withdrawal whitelist. The reason being because you don't want to send funds across to the wrong wallet, because if you type in a wallet address incorrectly, you will not be able to regain your funds. Yeah, that is basically it for now. This was a really quick introduction and tutorial on how to create an account with Binance. And if you want to learn more information on how to use Binance Exchange, you can check out the description. There's a link there that will take you to a tutorial for that. And just to summarize, so this is the dashboard for Binance, where it just shows you various information. If you're on your exchange, it shows you your account balance, your estimated value, any withdrawals that you've made, or a withdrawal that you want to make. If you select withdraw, deposits, anything that you want to deposit into your account from different various wallets. The wallet itself just shows you all your balances within your exchange for the various coins that you're buying and selling. This is within the exchange account. You can do the same thing within the margin account, but you have to open a margin account. As you can see, I'm not really a margin trader. I strictly use cash and instead of leveraging, and I would advise you to do the same thing if you're new. I would advise you to stay away from margin trading for now. Just learn how to use the exchange the normal way, you know. Get the grips of how things work, and then the more you get educated, you can try out margin trading or buying and selling cryptocurrencies via margin exchange. And as your knowledge grows, you can just further develop. If you click on the orders page, you notice that I don't have any records because I don't use this exchange to buy or sell any cryptocurrencies. But this is basically where you can see everything that you have on any orders. So if you're planning on buying Bitcoin and it hasn't hit your price yet, but you put an order for it, it will show here as an open order. So it'll show you the various information that you need. Order history will show you everything that you've traded or bought and sold within the exchange. And trade history basically shows you all the trades that have been successful on your account, which is different from order history, because order history shows you everything that you've ordered, whether it was successfully traded or not. It will be shown under order history, and that's basically it. I'd like to thank you for watching my tutorial. If you have any recommendations or feedback on how I can improve and what more you'd want to be informed about, any tutorial suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And guys, can I just ask you to do me a favor? Can you click the like button right now? Just click the like button at the bottom of this video if you like the video. If you watched the video and it gave you some good information, a good insight on how Binance works and how to add an account with Binance, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. There's also a little bell icon next to the subscribe button that you can click so that you are informed every time I create a video. And I will be doing a lot of tutorial videos and information-based videos on various things, and I hope this has been useful for you guys. So I just want to thank you guys once again, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.